burst onto the lightweight scene in Panama in the late 1960s and quickly became the scourge of the division there.
I think first and foremost was his hunger. He had animalistic characters. He was an animal. He just wanted to fight. He wanted to win. He wanted to, although I say kill, but I don't really believe that he really wanted to hurt anybody. But at that time, he was aiming to win.
Roberto Duran was pretty much the template for all rough fighters, tough fighters. He epitomised what it was like, what it meant to be a hungry fighter, what determination, what courage meant. Because you knew every time that he went into the ring, you only had to just look in the ferocity of his eyes. People compare his face with that of Charles Manson, the same sort of demonic stare.
Well, you've got to enjoy that. To be the best at what you do, you've got to enjoy, beating your opponents up, doing anything you can to get an edge. And Roberto was the best at that. Whether it was the stare at the start, whether it was, showing at the end of rounds that nothing happened to him, nobody could hurt him, doing whatever he wanted to do. He was just a unique character. But the great thing about Roberto Duran is, although he didn't speak English, but whatever his actions were that he showed, he could back them up.
We're in Panama City, a hot, humid October evening here.
Duran's first big international test was against the former junior lightweight champion Hiroshi Kobayashi in 1971.
Well, he had good credentials, Kobayashi. He'd fought many of the world's best and acquitted himself quite well against the best fighters of that time. And he was expected to give a good account of himself against Roberto Duran.
Two real good fighters, one veteran in Kobayashi and another up-and-comer. You're going to see a lot of this guy, Roberto Duran. We talked about Duran fighting most of his career here in Panama, but the fact of the matter is, Kobayashi, in spite of the fact that he won the World Junior Lightweight title from a countryman, Yoshiaki Numata, in December of 1964, he's fought a good part of his career, only 9 times in 73 bouts outside of Japan. Will that be a factor? I think it will be before this one's over. Remember, we're in round 2. It's Roberto Duran to the right of your screen, who's getting busy now, and Kobayashi, long looping right hand. Get this Kobayashi. So far, he hasn't got him clutch. We're in round 2. You see the shots, the way Duran is able to gobble them up. Kobayashi unleashes a wild right hand. This kid is already showing me the ability to land shots cleanly. He takes away the vision from the left eye. He goes with right hand, leads like that one. Wild with the right hand of Kobayashi. He catches Duran high in the top of the head. But you see Duran really took a shot that time. Kobayashi loading up shots. And as he does, Duran is really ready to counter. He's doing a nice job countering shots. Has no fear of the punching power of Hiroshi Kobayashi. Of course, here in Panama, you can hear the crowd. They absolutely love this kid. They all feel he's going to be world champion. And I have to tell you something. Myself, I haven't seen a better lighter-weight fighter. This was supposed to be in the junior lightweight division. Well, as a matter of fact, the junior lightweight division is the 130-pound division. Then the lightweight division is 135, and the junior welterweight is actually 140. Well, Duran is in tonight at 136. So he's actually fighting as a junior welterweight. The other guy's 135. He's actually fighting as a lightweight. But here in Panama, they're calling it a junior lightweight special attraction. Well, it is special tonight because in round 2, Roberto Duran is beginning to pile up points. I gave him round number 1. The judges, of course, the 3 judges in attendance, all Panamanians, will do the scoring here. And if Kobayashi really doesn't do something significant and pick up the pace here a little bit and land some of these wild right hands that he's throwing, it's going to be very difficult for him to get the scorecard here in Panama City. Remember, this is outside, and remember, it's very, very humid. And remember, most fighters that come from northern countries, that time, a pretty good looping right hand got through, but it just has no effect on young Roberto Duran. Duran, 20 years old, against a 27-year-old veteran, Kobayashi. But I'll tell you, Duran has got this round, too, landing real good shots. Coming up to the closing seconds now of round number 2, and it's all good. Here in Panama City, Roberto Duran and Hiroshi Kobayashi. Duran really gave him a pasting in the 6th round. Big question is, how much longer can the Japanese fighter last? Duran really scored a lot of punches in the 6th, and you notice Kobayashi missing a lot of shots here because he's fatigued. Good body shot, right left, and big right hand. Look at that, he backs him up. Big shot and drops the ball champ. Roberto Duran has him down. The count's up to 4 and 5. He's not going to make it. 6, 7, 8, 9, and he's counted out to 10. The referee's back was to me, and I couldn't see just how fast he was counting, but he definitely counted him out, and then waved his hand to the 10 count. Look at the crowd. They love Roberto Duran. He's going to be a great champion. I'll tell you, folks, if he gets that shot they're talking about against the lightweight champion Kenny Buchanan in Scotland, it'll be terrific.